I've been here for about 2 months.
I've also been here for about 2 months. It didn't really hit me until I was in the airport. And I was like, wow, I'm really moving quite far away, haven't I? It's much more westernised in a lot of ways. You know, they've got a lot of like Western clothes and Western foods and shops and bars. Having that Western influence, but also still preserving the sort of historical aspect of the country. Don't be afraid to take your time to acclimatise, but don't be so afraid that you don't try different foods and, you know, you're not afraid to get lost somewhere and just rely on being able to find your way back. Don't be afraid to pull out a translate app if you're having a difficult time explaining something, or if you've got a question that you really need to ask, because people, for the most part, really want to help you and are genuinely really nice.
Some apps are really cool, like just like a Baidu app, which helps translate, and you can just speak into it and it'll spit out Chinese for you, you know, and like metro apps, they'll show you the metros and how to get from point A to point B.
The biggest thing I always heard back home was, how are you going to teach Chinese kids English if you don't speak Chinese? But it's much, much more straightforward than you think, and you do have support in place to kind of get messages across when you need to.
There's going to be that community of expats, and in that regard there are expat bars here that like everyone knows. There's a handful of these places that everyone goes to. It's a bar that a bunch of expats go. When you go, that's where all the people living here from abroad, that's where they go on the weekends, that's where they go to drink, that's where they go to socialize. And I made friends just from random people going there and just like showing up and making new friends when I get there. So it's really easy in that regard to make friends. Honestly, at this point, I'm more worried about people texting me and be like, hey, you want to come to KTV? And I'm like, dude, it's 2 a.m. and I'm in bed. Like, no, I don't want to go to KTV right now.
Well,
Speech,
this
and then,
is the story.
wow, I came to China, now I'm here right now.
My story in China.
My story in China.